Hello everybody, I'm Lyn Hopkins. I'm coming to you from Heartsong Yoga Center in East Longmeadow, and I'm so proud to be able to be here and help you guide a gentle yoga practice while in your chair. And it is so important to understand that when we are working, we need to move, even in the chair. So come to the edge of your chair, slide your hips forward, separate your feet and knees so that they are hips width apart. Rest your hands lightly against the thighs, and then energetically rise up, lengthening the spine, broadening the shoulders, feeling a nice long stretch through the collarbone. And then I invite you to close your eyes with me. Take a moment as we ground into the present moment. I want you to feel the feet against the, wherever your feet may be, carpet or otherwise. Hands resting lightly against your lap. And then let's go a little bit deeper by utilizing our breath. And I want you to take a nice deep breath in and hold it for just a second. Big breath in. And with an open mouth, let out a nice sigh. Let it all go. No matter what time of day or evening, this alone will guide you inward. And as you begin to lengthen through the spine, let's begin to feel a gentle stillness all around you, allowing the distractions of your day to disappear. We're going to do some exercises, some stretching, some yoga work, which I hope will rejuvenate and restore. Very slowly, I want you to cast your inner gaze down your nose while your eyes are closed. Just let your eyelids grow heavy. And then slowly begin to open your eyes. And you'll notice that you're gazing down the nose and not at me. And I prefer that you try this through the rest of the practice. And then gently bring your hands to the heart, engaging a sense of comfort and ease, and allowing this moment to enter in before we go into our physical work. Take a nice deep breath, and then exhale with a sigh. And draw your palms back down to your thighs. Engaging, let's begin our first deep stretch through the back of the neck. Take a deep breath in, and then gently through the nose, release the breath and tuck your chin down towards your sternum. Relax your shoulders. Now keep breathing. As you relax the shoulders, allow the stretch behind the neck to grow a little more deep. Notice the sensation of that lovely stretch where we carry a lot of stress. And then on your next breath, inhale slowly, lifting the chest, lifting the chin, and then exhale, drop your head back. Let your shoulders soften, let your sternum broaden, and then inhale, bring yourself back, sitting up strong. Take your left ear and drop it to your left shoulder. And as you do, soften that left shoulder, let it go. And then to make that stretch even more delicious, allow your right arm to drop away from your lap and let it just drop to the side. And let gravity pull and lengthen the muscle on the right side of the neck. Feels really good. These are all warm-ups to our practice, and they're just all healthy and brings a little bit more awareness into just the most subtle of things that you can do for yourself while in your chair. And then inhale, bring your ear back up and rest your hand back on your lap. Other side. Drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Take a deep breath and then exhale, release your left arm and let it draw down. Just let it be heavy. And breathe into that delicious stretch on the left side of the neck. Pay attention to it. Don't start thinking about it, something you need to eat. Pay attention to that lovely stretch because that alone is just doing yoga. And then inhale, bring yourself back up to center. And exhale, bring that hand back to your lap. Well done. Moving into the shoulders, relax both arms away from your thighs and then slowly circle the shoulders. And as you circle, inhale, bring the shoulders up. Exhale, release. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, shoulders release. Last one. Inhale, shoulders rolling, exhaling down. Reverse. This time, inhale them back and up. Exhale forward. You're going to feel the back of the rib cage expanding as you roll them forward. Again, last one. Inhale, circle. Exhaling and release. Beautifully done. And then we're going to bring our hands down to our knees and walk our heels and toes together. Working a little bit more into the spine, a little cat and cow. Plant your palms of your hands on the tips of your kneecaps and relax your fingertips. Press firmly down and lengthen the arms. And as you push, lift your chest. Draw your shoulders down and lift your chin. And you're going to feel a gentle curve in the spine. Breathe into this gentle curve. And then inhale, bring your head back to center. Now to go the opposite direction, I want you to push the kneecaps away. So literally pushing the palms into your kneecaps. You can relax your fingers and let your arms go strong. Tuck your chin, pull your belly in, and feel the broadening in the rib cage behind you. And breathe into all of those muscles, all those intercostal muscles between the ribs. Breathe into them, open them, expand them. And then let's do a little vinyasa flow. We're going to pull and lift the chest, lift the heart, drop your head back, exhale. Inhale, bring yourself up to center, and exhale, round down again. And pull and lift. Inhale, lengthen and extend the spine. Exhale, roll, pull the belly in and round down. Beautiful. A little warm up in the spine. Come on back to center. We're not quite done there. Cross your left ankle over the right. Now, if you have a little more flexibility in your left hip, by all means, invite yourself to cross your left leg over the right leg. Be wherever you feel most comfortable. And then take your right arm and hand and bring it to the outside edge of your left knee. Squeeze your legs together no matter where you are, and then as you squeeze, I want you to press and lift the heart. Take a deep breath, and on your exhale, press and turn to the left, drawing open your left shoulder. Now, your left arm can either wrap around the waistband if that feels comfortable for your shoulder, or you can just reach behind the chair. And keep gazing over that left shoulder. Heart lifted, shoulders soft. Takes a lot of work to do these exercises. And then take a nice deep breath again. Always the breath, that gives you the gas that you need to move. And exhale, come to center and release your posture. Let's go to the opposite side. So bring your feet together, cross your right ankle over the left, or if you're feeling pretty good with that left hip or that right hip, cross over. And then take your left arm and hand and press it to the right side. And as you press, squeeze your legs together tight. And as you squeeze, lift up through the heart. Inhale, exhale, twist to the right, opening up your right shoulder as best you can. Softening the shoulders away from your ears. Breathe and notice that little bitty twist in the spine. We're really getting in more to the thoracic part of the spine, the middle part of the spine. Keep breathing. Wrap your arm around if that feels more comfortable, because that does give you an opportunity to open up that right shoulder a little bit more. And then come back to center with a big breath. Exhale and release. Well done. Separate your feet again, hips width apart. And now let's take a nice deep forward. No, actually I've changed my mind. Let's do a little bit of a shoulder work, a vinyasa flow. So I want you to reach up with your left arm. Take a nice deep breath and extend, and exhale, circle it around. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, circle. Relax your face. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, circle. Make it as wide a circle as you can. Let's take it back. Inhale, lengthen back, exhale, and forward. Inhale, draw the shoulder back, lengthen up through the arm, and then exhale, forward. Last one, but pay attention. Inhale, lengthen up. Keep that arm up above. Notice your palm and put the thumb into the center of your palm. And then squeeze all your fingers together, and we're going to drop the wrist down and start to circle the wrist. Now this is an inversion. We're keeping that arm up, and we're going to send that blood flow into another part of the body, actually right down to that heart center. So keep circling, really good for any tendons and joints in this area. Circle the other direction. Keep breathing. Notice what your sensations are. Circle the opposite way. If you're getting tired, it's okay to be tired. Take your right hand and hold that left arm up. Give yourself a little support, no problem. And then releasing that left arm, bring it down to your kneecap and just simply close your eyes for a second. And I just want you to feel the energy and the prana and that circulation that you created by those simple movements in your left arm. Let's allow the right arm to catch up to it. So releasing that right arm, inhale, draw it forward and up, and exhale, circle back. Inhale, draw it up, exhale, circle back. Inhale, lengthen, reaching. Exhale, circle back. Let's go the opposite direction. Take it back. Inhale. Exhale, release it. Use those exhales to release and surrender into the posture. Up, exhale, release. Inhale, draw that prana in, and exhale, let it go. Last one, we're going to hold that arm up. Take a deep breath, release the breath, and bring your thumb into the center of the palm, fingertips close together. Drop your wrist down and begin to circle your wrist. I call this the queen wave, as she waves to all the little people. And it may sound a little strange, but it's kind of what she does. And let's circle the other way around, reversing that circle, keeping that arm up, an inverted part of the yoga. Inversions in yoga are so important. So you want to send that blood flow into another place. It's like shaking up the orange juice and getting all that pulp all put together and make it all nice and rich and taste good. And then extend, reach. Inhale, exhale, and release. Close your eyes. Again, notice the sensations in your right arm. And then open your eyes so that we can move forward into some other yoga postures. So I want you to literally lengthen through your legs and pull the toes up towards your kneecaps and draw the kneecaps up towards your hips. We're going to sit in what is called a dandasana, seated stack. Press your palms down on either side of your hips. As you press down, you're going to lift the heart. And you're going to draw the shoulders back. Drop your chin. Pull your chest up to the chin. And breathe. And with everything engaged, keep your eyes down the nose. And just breathe, noticing any sense of tense or stress of any kind in any parts of the body. Breathe into it. Allow that stretch. Allow the prana to go right into those good sensations. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Notice. And then inhale, bring your head and heart back up. Inhale and exhale, back to center. And now we're going to go to another yoga posture called Utkatasana. Take another deep breath in. Separate your knees and feet. Exhale. Bring your hands to the edge of your kneecaps. Again, using that nice leverage where you pull the kneecaps, lifting up the chest, draw back your shoulders, and I want you just to hinge forward at your hips just ever so subtly. Pull the belly in and allow your shoulders to settle. Now, most of us have our chin up. I want you to bring your chin in and look straight down your nose. And then relax your arms. Just let them drop by your sides. And then with an inhale, extend the arms straight ahead towards the camera, towards me. And as you do, allow your shoulders to blossom. So that I don't want your arms to be too tight together. I want them to open. Open the chest. Turn your pinky fingers in towards each other. Breathe and hold. Some of you might want to bring your arms closer together, and that's fine. Palm is facing palm. See what feels best for your shoulders. Take another deep breath and then push yourself all the way back up to center. Inhale. Exhale, bring your palms together and then draw them right to the heart. Taking a nice sun breath, scoop the energy up from the earth. Inhale all the way up. Drop your head back, put your palms together if you can, and then exhale. Bring the sun right down into the heart. And again, scoop that energy up from the earth. Bring it to the sun. Inhale, press the palms together. Exhaling, draw that sun energy right into the heart. Putting a little awareness to our lower body, make sure that your hips and knees and feet are hip width apart. And then we're just slowly going to just sashay the knees back and forth. And just notice just how much space you are giving yourself for your hips. Some of us tend to sit too far back in our chair, so really, literally, scoot yourself as far as you feel comfortable, finding those sits bones, and you're going to find a lot more movement through the hips, and it feels really good. Just a nice windshield wipe, back and forth. Shoulders back, chest up, just breathe and sashay back and forth. You can do this for hours. It's so good. Again, you want to get those synovial fluids moving, all right? And these gentle movements help that, especially since you sit a lot during the daytime. Coming to center, we're going to either take a strap, which I don't have with me, but otherwise I'd like you to interlace your fingers underneath your left leg. If you need a strap, by all means, take the time now to find that strap. And once you're secure underneath that left leg, I want you to pull that left leg up and draw your shoulders back. Again, broadening through the sternum, opening the heart center. The trick to this posture is giving in the weight of the leg into your arms. You want to feel the weight. So I like to flare my elbows out because that gives me a lot more strength to make this hold secure, and it feels really good. And then the first thing I want you to do is simply draw the knee up as high as you feel comfortable and then bring it down. So it's just like a little pulley effect. So inhale up and exhale down. Again, we are working on hips here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Relax the leg. And then allow the knee to simply dangle. Imagine you have a swing on a swing set and the wind is just pushing that swing back and forth. That's the way I want you to work your knee right now. It's weightless. That kneecap has an opportunity just to be at peace. You're not sitting on it, you're not standing on it. How nice. What a treat, what a gift. On your next inhale, relax the knee and extend the leg forward and point your toe. And now for that beautiful stretch, press through your heel. Press that heel like you're pressing open a door, and you're going to feel a good stretch under the calf, maybe all the way to the hamstring. Now point your toe and press and point and press and point. And if you don't want to press, you can just point all the way if that feels better up onto your quadricep, or you can press the heel and feel the stretch through your hamstring, whatever feels good for you. But know that this is accessible whenever you need to. Good, and then take another deep breath as you point your toe, lift your heart, make sure we're sitting straight, bend the knee, bring it in, and exhale, place that left leg to the floor. And let's go to the other leg. Interlacing or using your strap. Inhale, draw that leg up and allow the hip to become, just focus on the hip sensations. Inhale, pull the hip and leg up. Exhale and release it down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Last one, inhale up just a little bit. Make sure you're not forcing. You want to do this gently. You want to do this with a quiet reverence to your hips and knees. And then I just want you just to let your leg dangle so that knee can receive the benefits of the practice. Breathe, notice, feel, and then on your next inhale, stretch that leg out and point your toe. And then press through your heel. Ah, that's my favorite. And point, and press, and point, and press, point, and press. Last one, point the toe. Inhale, bring the knee back, lift the hip, and release down. Well done. Now let's get into some more interesting yoga postures. I want you to do a quarter turn. Sit on the corner of your chair. You will be facing to the right. Take that left knee, if you can, and see if you can bend it back, bringing the sole of your foot to the back or the front of that chair leg. Now, that might be very elusive to some. Otherwise, just bring the ball of your toe up and just come back a little bit. Some of you might have some really good, some hip flexion going on. I invite you to extend your leg all the way out and then turn your toe in towards your right knee and flatten the side of your foot to the mat, to or wherever your chair is and your floor is, and then notice that the back of your leg becomes very tall, strong and secure. You've created a strong foundation here. So pick your place, 1, 2, or 3. And then take your hands to your hips. Draw back your shoulders, lift your heart, and twist your torso to face your right knee. And that might be just enough. Breathe and hold here. For those who want to go a little bit further into a beautiful warrior posture, release your right arm and extend it up and drop your head back. Look up towards your fingers. And then if you want to, please invite your left arm to meet it. Beautiful Virabhadrasana. Now soften your shoulders, but keep your arms long and strong. Breathing. Notice the sensations in every posture. Don't be scared of them. You're being gentle and mindful through everything that you're doing. And then drop that left arm and bring it behind your leg or towards the back of the chair. And then turn your right palm and look up towards your fingers into Exalted Warrior. Soften your left shoulder away. So don't put as much effort into the lower shoulder, the shoulder that's dropping down, but bring your awareness to your chest and extend your heart and breathe. And then drop your left arm so that it's completely across, right on top of that right leg. Right arm, right leg, and left arm extends behind. Your chest is forward. And then simply turn your head to face your top of your fingertips, and you're immediately into Proud Warrior. Now there's a trick to softening your shoulders, and I invite you to try this by reaching your palms up. Just turn them and soften the shoulders away from your neck. And then inhale. Exhale, turn your palms only down. Your shoulders will be soft. Breathing. Take your right elbow and drop it to your right knee. Keep that left arm extended, but reach up. Open your heart center towards the screen. Look up towards your fingertips into triangle, Trikonasana. Beautiful Trikonasana. Breathe and hold. Soften that left shoulder, but also keep thinking about lifting through the chest. Take a big breath. And then I want you to look down towards your right knee and see if you might be able to reach across all the way over to the right and extend that left arm. And then, either keeping your head where it is or your gaze down towards your toes, you might want to test yourself to see if you can roll open your left chest and your head and look up towards your fingers. Breathing, a beautiful wide angle posture. And then turn, look down at your toes again. reach your arm up and out and bring yourself right back into Virabhadrasana. And then turn and face me. Release your palms and your arms. Pat that left leg. Drag it, pull it, whatever it takes to bring it back over. And we're going to do what I call the yoga swish. I invite you, or you can just watch me do it. But what we do is we lean back in our chair. We lift our legs up. And we swish to the other side and we drop our legs down. And then we work on the other side where you're going to bend into that right knee. See what's going on. Is the knee working today? Is the hip okay? Every day is different, so play with it. If this is too difficult, just draw your leg up a little bit further so that you're on the ball of your toe. And if you want to put a little more awareness into the hips, extend the leg out. Turn the toes in towards your left knee and then flatten the edge of your foot. Notice how I'm just pressing that foot down and I'm making a nice strong leg. All right, so that I'm feeling some good stretching in the back of that leg. And then you're going to take your hands to your hips again and draw back the shoulders, lifting up to the sternum and twisting your torso to face that left knee. And breathe, draw up your head back, look up towards the sun. And just pay attention to what's going on now, getting yourself situated and grounded wherever it feels comfortable for your feet and your legs to be. When you're ready, release your left arm and draw it straight up towards the sky. Soften your shoulder. This might be all you want to do, but if you want to go a little bit further, reach up with that right arm and do palm to palm so that you're placing yourself in what is known as Virabhadrasana 1, the peaceful warrior. Shoulders are soft, heart is lifted. And then releasing that right arm, you're going to take it to the back of the leg if your leg is extended, or bring it to the back of that chair. And then engage, lift up through the left side of the body. Turn your left palm in just a bit. And soften your right shoulder. And breathe. You're going to feel a lovely stretch through the left side of the body. Exalted warrior. And then take that left arm and you're going to reach out to the side, right over so that it's almost over your left knee. Not quite, but maybe. And then reach out, opposite with your right arm. And then turn your head to face your left, the top of your fingertips. Palms turn up, soften the shoulders, extend the arms. Inhale. And exhale, just turn the palms softly. Relax the shoulders. And gaze. Just gaze past your fingernails. Keep working the heart center. Keep pressing the feet into where they need to be. Beautiful stretch. Also a nice hip opener. Slowly bend your left elbow. We're going to bring it down to the knee, but we're not going to hunker over it. We're going to press, and we're going to lift the chest and reach up through our right arm. Turn and face and look up towards your fingertips. Soften the shoulders into triangle. You're going to start getting the favorites here. See if you can continue working through any posture that might be more of a challenge. Keep breathing. And then turn your head to look down towards your left toes and see if you can extend. And it does feel great. All the way out, past your left shoulder. Open up your right chest. Roll it open to the sun. And maybe you can gaze up towards your fingers. If not, if that's putting any pressure on your neck, don't worry. Just look down. Same delicious sensations will occur through the right side of the body. And then inhale the arm up. Exhale, bring it back down. Bring yourself up. Say good work to that right leg and drag it over to the left. And then turn and face the center of the room. And that, my friends, is the end of your asana practice, the physical work. I want you to settle back now, and we want to come into a little more internal meditative work. So I want you to slide your hips back and get really comfortable. And as you slide back, rest your palms. You may rest your palms down, willing to receive this benefits of the practice, or you may turn your palms up, resting your wrists, willing to give. Wherever you are, close your eyes, and with me, let's draw inward and begin to give ourselves a sense and a stillness and ease. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale with a sigh. Let your shoulders soften, and let's just prepare for rest. We're not ready to go there yet. There's a little more work that needs to be done. I want you, in your quiet state, to do a little more work starting from the crown of the head. Begin to breathe and relax into your eyes. And I want you to feel the upper lids draw a little more heavily towards the lower lids. See if you can begin to pay attention to your inhalations and gentle exhalations. And on your next exhalation, relax your cheeks and the sides of your mouth. And even as you breathe, relax your jaw. Continue with your eyes closed as you breathe away tense and stress. Bring your mind's eye to the back of your neck. And as you inhale, exhale relaxation into the back of the neck and shoulders. And I want you to guide that relaxation down the shoulders into the upper arms. And as you breathe, release tension from the elbows to the lower arms, into the wrists and your palms, into the fingertips. Notice the stillness and the ease that you are creating. On your next exhalation, guide again that relaxation down the back of the neck, in between the shoulder blades, all the way down between the ribs. Allow that relaxation to travel down towards the hips, and feel the hips receive a heaviness, a letting go. And then begin to release tension into the legs as that relaxation travels down into the kneecaps, over the knees, and you might even find your legs letting go. Just let them go. And send that relaxation down the calves, all the way to the ankles, underneath the feet. Allow that relaxation to travel down the tops of the feet into the toes. And the last thing, before we go into a quiet rest, take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, release your belly. Whatever you're holding in, let it go. Just give yourself a body scan. Check in with yourself. Notice how you're feeling physically. Notice your energetic self, even your emotional self. Notice if you feel a balance. Maybe yes, maybe no. Just notice. And for the next minute, with your eyes closed and nothing left to do, I want you to bring your mind's eye to a peaceful scene in your world. Now, this could be something that, or a place that you go to, or a place you grew up as a child. But I want you to bring a picture into your mind of it right now, and for 1 whole minute, we're going to see if you can hold on to that image. Probably not, and that's okay. But your goal is to just keep bringing your mind back to it. and rest in this peaceful place. And I'll bring you back in less than a minute. Breathe. Give in to this quiet, restful state. Slowly begin to notice your breath and allow your breath to reach into toes and fingers and just wiggle and stretch to put some awareness into this part of the practice and into your body. But don't open your eyes. Keep them closed. Slowly bring your palms together, drawn together in comfort. Pull the thumbs towards your heart to draw in that love, and send your fingers up towards the sky. Slowly open your eyes. I hope you make this a wonderful day. Thank you. Namaste.